Really exciting.
Better known as, yeah, sort of almost like the definitive Suede song in a way. It kind of like somehow kind of reflects what people think of the band, I think, you know, because it was a hit as well and everything, you know.
That was there pretty early on, but the difference was that it went all the way through the verses as well, originally. And,
what, that riff?
Yeah, the intro riff just went through all the way through, and that didn't work with the vocals at the time, and then so I couldn't change it till we were recording it. But it was all the way through, and we had that song like in early '91 or something, and we were playing
the music,
it.
but it took me a while to write the thing, didn't it?
Yeah, the three of us were playing it at every rehearsal and just doing it and just saying,
it was there for
let's just play
ages.
that thing again, and you haven't done it again.
Yeah, and, it was one of those ones that took me a long time to get.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get something. Was there something quite? I always thought there's something quite sort of folky about the kind of guitar parts in a funny sort of way. The ding 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 ding. Imagine if it was played on acoustic instruments or something. Do you know what I mean? The fact that it's on an electric guitar, but it's a ding 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 ding. It's quite sort of not jolly, but kind of, I can't think of the word. You know, I don't know if that was a.
No, it's Teen Spirit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I remember again. My wife said we got Teen Spirit. I remember her playing Teen Spirit, saying this is just an amazing record. I'd never heard Nirvana at that time. Just hearing that and just thinking it was just the riff, the fact that it starts with a big guitar riff. All that, just that opening riff, just something that just blows you away from as a big riff, big distorted guitar riff. Yeah, but I didn't like the sound of Nirvana. I thought it was kind of that time. I thought, is this a heavy metal band? Or I didn't really get why everybody loved about it. But I got that it had crossed over, and for some reason people were loving this band. Like, I couldn't get why it was being talked about as sort of an indie group. But yeah, it sounded like a heavy metal record to me at that time, because things have changed a lot in the way things sound, and that heavy metal kind of ended, didn't it? And
yeah, it's much more acceptable to write kind of like out and out rock music now, isn't it? But at that time it was kind of, you know, there was still that kind of like slight suspicion of rock.
I mean the drums in it, I mean, are just massive. You know, it's almost like 80s heavy metal drum sound, and so I mean, I just wanted to write something that had that effect, that had that sort of you know, the riff that it just started and you knew it straight away.
Was it easy to write a vocal, a top line over it?
No, it took me ages to get it actually. I had it, like Bernard says, it was, you know, the music was, they were playing it in the rehearsal room for ages, and I was sort of sitting there and I couldn't crack the nut. And it did take quite a while. I don't know what, I think maybe I just got the melody first, which is sort of woven around the ding, 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 ding. And then once I got that piece in place, you know, I never sort of, I always kind of start with a melody and then kind of the lyrics sort of come after that, really. It's rare that they kind of come together, or it's rare that I write lyrics and then sort of put them onto a thing. It's just, it felt, you know, I kind of try and feel how the music feels. You know, it's very important for me not to write a lyric that has no connection with the music. You know, it feels like it needs to speak in the same way that the music does. And you know, I was looking for it for quite a long time, but you know, got there in the end.
I don't remember hearing that until we'd finished it, hearing the vocals on it, because we recorded it. We did.
I definitely didn't do a demo of it. Or
no, we recorded it on. We did that session at Angel, and in I don't know, November or something of '92.
Yeah.
And I remember doing the backing track there and recording it there, and then, but it was just like, we're going to record this anyway. You know,
because hoping a song yet, was it? Yeah,
hoping that it would do something for it.
Because at that point we were talking about sleep. We just written Sleeping Pills, hadn't we? And we were talking about Sleeping Pills being the next single. Yeah. Because we were really proud of that song, weren't we?
Yes. And you may be proud of it.
Yeah. Wouldn't have been a good single.